Welcome to you, Cupcake. I can feel it in my loins and my pointy elbows that we're going to make it in the bull market. Yes, we are. There are a lot of ways to make money. We have to go through them because a lot of people will misconstrue what's going on, friends. When we go through and we filter processes and we say we're not going to do them, it does not mean we are judging. It just means after looking at all the options, we've decided they are suboptimal, okay? Just because you go out there and you decide to drive your car to go a location, it doesn't mean that walking sucks or catching an Uber sucks or getting a lift from someone sucks, okay? It does not matter if the skateboard is banned. It doesn't matter, all right? They all still exist. It's just that you decided you want to get in the car, you want to sit down, you got your pointy elbows in the chair and you are driving along. That's it. It doesn't mean the rest suck. Let's go. How to make money in the next crypto bull market. Lots of ways to make money. We've got 24 months. Maybe max. Okay, I hope it's longer. I hope it's December 2025. That should be our goal. We're always thinking about that date. But if the crowd front runs it earlier, we're going to be ready. Number one, the tried and true. And if you notice here, friends, this is the only one with a little blue diamond, a blue diamond of friendship. The rest are going to be orange. Long-term investing. Statistically proven to be the highest reward and highest win rate. Yes, don't listen to poopy McPoopy heads who are bringing us these charts with red candles sometimes and they go, well, hodlings for stupid idiots. Don't listen to them, okay? Don't listen. They don't have any stats to back them up. We can see the evidence. We know on chain. You can go look at the wallets and go, wow, this person bought X amount of years ago. So we have a whole long list of people who have made it, thousands and thousands and thousands, okay? Thousands, millions, actually millions of people. There's 100 million people in Bitcoin. The first 10 million that bought killed it. Yeah, it's the first 10% for everything. For Ethereum, there's probably like 10 million unique addresses, wherever it is. Maybe it's 20 million now. The first 2 million people did very well. Yes, it's true. The first 1 or 2 million people. That's the game. Holding wins. We have the data. We have the evidence. We buy in the depression. We sell in the euphoria. If you bought in the euphoria, it doesn't matter. Try to DCA. Doesn't matter. All right, you're still in the game. You're still my friend. We're still going to make it. It's just to help guide that, yeah, I like putting buy in the depression because it just helps isolate for you. Yes, there are times for buying just as there are times for selling on average. We don't have to get rid of anything, but we don't have to get rid of everything, but we can trim. And of course, can't buy the blue chip coins. No, you can't. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Metcalfe's Law. There's too many people in them now to give us the parabolic moonshots that we are looking for, all right? Yeah, they're going to still go up, but are they going to go up parabolic? That's the question that is probably going to people are going to find out the hard way, the answer to that question, right? So airdrop farming is one way you can make money. Of course it is, friends. You can do airdrop farming. Now, my thoughts on this. Airdrop farming is now an industry and the edge is razor thin. There are farms and farms. People are hiring people. They're using different programs. They're using so many different tools to spam the networks, to make all these addresses, use VPNs. They're making threads about it. When people are showing us how it's done, that's how you know it's too late. When people are now, they're so blessed, they feel so lucky that they're doing it, that now they are sharing with others. That's usually the time of that it's ending, okay? It's usually the time of, the good times are ending. So just to let you know, with any strategy, any market, anything. Everyone makes 50 to 100 addresses on BitGet. So BitGet is an exchange that doesn't do KYC. And the fact that I've been told about it 5 times on many threads and by people, I already know right now. If anybody wants to stop these mass identity fraud stuff of people trying to scam the airdrops, all you got to do is just ban BitGet. There you go. You're all screwed because you won't be able to create 50 to 100 wallets all from unique different addresses on an exchange because the exchange has their own little wallet and then you have to create different KYCs on different on all the exchanges to be able to withdraw to different wallets. Now, you can still eventually get around it, but this stops people spamming it huge and everyone's doing this, right? So the fact that I can tell you, hey, there's an easy way to do it, I mean, just tells you, right? Just tells you what the people with the money are thinking, the VCs. Because you get nothing. Because these people are farming. They're just going to dump. What are they probably going to do? They're going to add no value. They're going to add no money, import. They're from third world countries, second world countries. Everybody's spamming it. Something to think about. The edge is dwindling. There are too many high airdrops done in the past. There's Arbitrum. People focus on the high, super big ones, and that's it. They just focus on spamming that. Now, you can still do it. That's okay. You can still do it. Make some wallets. There are people out there that got some edge. All their job is every day is to fool the algorithm that they are a real person. They're trying to do 20, 30, 40, 100 wallets, trying to do different randomized actions, voting on chain. You got to do a lot. You got to get Excel sheet. It's a full-time job, man. It's a full-time job. If you do this, you got to go big or go home. That's it. You got to go really hard. And I don't think it's worth all the time. I think if you're sitting there, it's so much easier. Get a second job, increase your savings, try to get more hours at your job, try to get a promotion. Do whatever you can. Just do that faster now and then DCA buy now, because the total altcoin index is still tiny, friends. The total altcoin index has still like plenty of upside, man. Like all your DCA bullets here are great. So instead of spending all this time and loading each wallet, and just to remind you, when you do these airdrops, you don't get just free money out of nowhere. You've got to load thousands of dollars in a wallet. Then you got to fake the volume. Then you got to move it around. You got to do it every week, every month. You got to do all these wallets. You got to make sure they don't talk to each other. I swear, it's just so much easier. Look, personally, what I'll do, this is me, okay? Instead of doing that, I would say, okay, I'm not eating for the next 90 days. I'm literally not eating. I'm eating cardboard. That's it. I'm going to put every single one of my savings into crypto for the next 3 months. Maybe you earn, maybe in 3 months, some people you have like $5,000, right? I'll just go, that's it. Throw 5K in, your DCA buying these bottoms, and yeah, you maybe got a 30x in some coins. What if Hex, Pulse, PulseX, maybe what if they do at a 30x from here, your 5K is 150K. How about that for an investment, okay? And you don't have to really sort anything of these. You don't have to do VPNs. You can't get sibbled. You can't get filtered out. It's so much better. So, but you're probably wondering, why don't people do it? And the answer is the uncertainty. Uncertainty kills. See, I have this big fat red arrow going up, but what if it doesn't happen? What if the arrow goes down? And that thought scares everybody. So you are rewarded by taking risk. That's why when things go, like they really go in the markets, okay? So airdrops, you can do them if you want, but just not optimal for most of us, okay? You can join an ICO syndicate group. Now, what is this, right? So you can join a private group through networking, or you can find one of these groups, you sign up, maybe some friend lets you in. The problem is you're doing ICOs, and double problem, ICO game is now wrecked. So there are people thinking they're going to kill it by these ICOs, but what they don't know is, luckily, you have a friend here, a friend named Somi, who makes all these videos. Please like, subscribe, press the bell button, or I'll make these all for you. I've told you so many times, ICOs, if you just type in the word ICO, I've made videos telling you about the ICO third prophecy, third cycle curse. He goes, ICOs have been done way too many times. Okay, and 2017, that was the free money. And funny enough, right, ICOs were complete scams in 2017. Like there was nothing good that survived from 2017, and they all gave you 70 to 100x. And then when the ICO started being a tiny bit legit, you're down to a 10x in 2021 on average. Of course, some went up. Of course, we always pick those winners, but you see, we're dividing by 10. Now, everyone knows about the ICO scam. So everyone knows ICOs are a complete scam. Retail does not go to public Uniswap and buy the VC scam coins anymore, because everybody knows you're getting grifted. They would rather buy meme coins. Why would you go buy this like marketing thing on the open? Like, you don't really care. Everyone understands market cap. Everyone goes to Dex Screener. We're looking at these. Like, the market's getting smarter. There's no point buying these other trash for you to get grifted on. And people are learning. People are learning. ICOs are now in cycle 3. People are trying to resurrect them, okay? The people have learned. Here I have even you. Join the poop. It's an option for you if you want. People might do it on the side, okay? There is also chasing meme coins, another way to make money. But you're going to need an edge. You have to know the hustlers on Telegram. You got to know the people, man. You can't just be going in any meme coin. You got to know who's part of the same groups, who likes the founders, etc. It gets tough, man. You got to be in it. You got to be in it every day. You be able to sniff it out. You can eventually figure it out. But meme coins have an issue, right? Meme coins have an oversupply. There are just too many coins now. Way too many. Hundreds and hundreds are made every month. In 2021, so people ask me, in 2021, meme coins weren't a sector. There were only like 20. You could buy like 10, man. They were all flying. Now there's 20,000. How are you going to buy 10? You're irrelevant tomorrow. See how it's tougher? Okay, so you gotta increase your odds, friends. That's why you gotta play with a straight back. You gotta wear your fluffy slippers, all right? You gotta make sure we're in this game. We're playing properly. We're not playing where the edge is gone. We gotta play to where there's still edge. Okay, and when we look at the next part, right? So reminding you, when I bought the meme coins, everyone thought you are stupid, complete gambling. I'm like, well, It's got a Pikachu logo in it. How can I argue with the Pikachu logo? And to show you my record from 2021, this is what it is, friends. We've got Pikachu here, number 14, okay? Pikachu gave 42x. How about that? And right under Pikachu is funny enough, right under Pikachu is Kishu, which is just like the 5th dog coin iteration after ship. It went, look at these numbers, 24. It went 48x on USD. Like, I couldn't believe what was going on. You know, it's not the game anymore. The game is not, oh, well, buy these 5 meme coins out of 20. No. There's 20,000, man. 20,000. This is a different game now. Completely different game. You got to understand it. If you're still playing that game, you're the sucker. Okay, remember that saying, okay? If you can't find out who's going to buy the trash coins, that means you can't find out who the sucker is, which means you're actually the sucker. That's what you have to understand. And you do understand that. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing, friends. So now that memes are a sector, win rate, I'm not making this up. Win rates used to be like 40%. Now they're down to 1%. That's right. You got to buy 100. You got to buy 100. Razor thin edge now. And people aren't holding for 100x anymore or 30x. They're not even going anymore. Like people are getting out on like a 4x, a 5. It's complete. It's poopy town. You also have yield farming. Yes, you can participate in yield farming, but yield farming is chasing your false sense of security. To yield farm, your capital has to be tied up in either the Ethereum stablecoin or the new poop coin. So if you got 20 grand, you say, well, I'll join this yield farm. Man, you've got to dedicate half of that 20K into Ethereum, which isn't going to move anywhere. A stable coin, which is staying $1 for 3 years, infinite. Or the poop coin, which you don't know is going to be around. Risk. Okay, that's why it's better to deploy it. It's better to deploy the Ethereum, deploy the stable coin. That is what is optimal there. So it's suboptimal compared to buying strong altcoins with asymmetric upside. The yields don't last. Why? Because Bitcoin doesn't pump forever. We all know we're correlated, okay? Integrity. I made these memes for you, friends. I hope you like them. I know you do. There's also day trading. Yet is the truth is, all right, for day trading, it's great for the top 5%, but it's terrible for the bottom 95%. Because day trading has an inverted win rate compared to long-termers. So long-term investor success rate is like 95%, right? You take a 5-10 year view, 95%, you're going to win. But a short-term day trader success rate is 5%. When you consider a 12 to 24-month period, that's where their win rate goes down. Okay, yes, people are winning. So in the top 100, okay, let's say the 100 people, yes, the bottom 60 are losing, okay? But the next 30 are still winning, but they're winning. If you make $1 in profit in 12 months, they consider you a profitable trader. If you make $30,000 in 1 year, you're considered a profitable trader. But the issue is that you made US minimum wage for your day trading, you know? So that's the real harsh truth about it. The top 90% can basically be eradicated. Now you're coming down to the top. You can, and this is another thing, right? This is the most important part. It'll take you, if you win, 9 to 24 months to get consistently good. But by then, the bull market's over anyway. So imagine it takes you 1 year. 1 year you break even. And then the second year you make the minimum wage. Well, now it's been 24 months. And now it's literally the end of the bull market. Congratulations. You did not buy the cheap coins that you needed to. And now you're playing with the poopy town, right? Super important to understand, friends. So there's also swing trading leverage. You know, that's the last one. So you need edge. A lot of people, they will research mid-cap coins, but you got to be on top of the projects. You have to find each project and see that the devs are pushing different updates. That's also important to see. And when you're looking for this, you really do need an edge. You can't be going around just clicking around everywhere, believing that your coin's going to be the one that is going to kill it, right? You need some sort of edge, right? Your profit targets are also poop, P-O-O-P, poop. I'm watching some guys. I'm like, wow, the devs are pushing updates. This thing's going to fly. They're getting out of 80% rally. I'm like, okay, well, you know, they're just flipping around. It's the same game. They're just doing longer term day trades pretty much. Instead of holding for minutes or an hour, they're in for like 2, 3, 4, 5 days, maybe a week. It is what it is, okay? So, you know, now you've seen it, right? There are a lot of ways to make money in the crypto bull market coming, but it's all the same game. They come fast, they go fast. And when Bitcoin sinks, it's over. So the best yield you can get is to deploy your capital in the depression and sell in the euphoria, all right? Required guts and bravery. So, he's got a tummy ache. I do, but I'm being brave about it. This is exactly it. You need guts and bravery. And everyone's going to laugh at you like, look at my beautiful stable coins. You'll see the pain in their voice when markets go up. You know these people laughing? I appreciate them. You know why? When people laugh, I look at them and I think, well, it's very sad. This person's literally going to be gone in 6 months and they don't know it. I can give you so many ghosts, dead bodies from 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's right, 4 or 5 years, people gone. Always bearish. Always the bears. Every single time. Most of the time it's the bears. The people who are bearish, they're gone because it went up without them. And then they disappear. They go, it's very sad actually when you think about it. And what's interesting, these people, they will come back. When will they message you? They'll message you when the market goes down. So when the market goes down, they'll say, hey man, I heard about crypto. That's when they'll come and do it, right? So it's a funny thing. When we go up again, they just, every cycle, the gap is widening between you and them. And these people, they're needed. They come by the top later. You always find out somewhere, some turbo bear ends up buying the top in one random coin because they just couldn't take it anymore. It boils like a kettle pot, okay? So of course, the famous and the final bonus for you, most crypto amateurs, they're going to fall into diversification trap. So you've seen all these strategies and you're thinking, well, why not just do a bit of all of them? You can't. You need an edge, okay? If you do a bit of all of them, you're going to suck at all of them. Most crypto amateurs will fall into diversification trap. Don't forget this. Because you make money for four sources, it doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, we are all long Bitcoin, whether you like it or not. Psychologically, we're all long Bitcoin. When prices sink, the strategies lose volume. We lose yield, lifeblood, gone. A few people will get short at the tops and trade around and they're going to brag. Don't worry about them, friends. Let them drink soy. They keep disappearing. They don't have the muscle. They don't have the strength and confidence. Well, don't forget, this is where we want to be. One strategy, you buy and hold, you gain. Of course, there are some little caveats. Yeah, we have a very unique opportunity with the PulseX, Pulse Chain yield farms. Yeah, but you're buying and holding Richard Heart ecosystem at that point. You're not touching the stable coins or anything. Okay, so there are these little caveats, but at the end of the day, you now have a competitive edge over everybody else. And you don't even have to hear it from me. Hear it from people in the comment section. Thank you very much. Mr. Infomatec, absolutely true. One, green, I bought, oh, thank you for the green book over here. Wow, green book. Bought Bitcoin in 2017, hold to 2021. Thank you. That was very easy, right? Look at the red one. Tried almost every other highly acclaimed approach. Day trading, fading, farming, memes, etc. Got wrecked. Yeah, this is what happens, man. Because they come out, people are like, I'm making money. You're seeing people do 15,000 things. You think that it's great. It's actually not. They keep underperforming every single time. The strategies rely on all one thing, okay? So we have didn't here. My number one rules, depression, buying, selling in euphoria. Rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1. An interesting comment from Sir Phoenix. He's saying, people were caught up in the 1 month millionaires realities. If you can farm $500, $600, that's a huge win for most any family. Yes, it's true. But those yields are only there for the next 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. So by the end, so just to clarify, I'm hoping the yield we're talking about is not the stable coin yields on the PulseX, Pulse Chain yield farms, right? If you're making $500, $600 a month in the other farms, obviously great. But if you're in the stable coin farms, just be careful because what you're doing is, yes, you're going to earn $500 a month for the next 18 months. Congratulations. You're going to earn like 6 to 9K. But by the end of December 2024, you're going to say, wait a minute. Or December 2025, you'd be like, excuse me. If I took my capital, bought Pulse, instead of making $9,000 from this money, right, I'd have 180 grand. Okay, maybe you may get 20x after 2 years. Do you see what I mean? So you literally took up that opportunity just for the guaranteed income. So you just have to be careful. Just make sure you understand what you're doing. You got to know what you're giving up. Okay, because there is no world where the yields stay the same and crypto drops. So we're betting on the same thing without even knowing. So if you believe you're going to make yield for the next 24 months safely, what you're actually betting on is crypto is going to go parabolic. And you don't even know that yet. I hope that everybody understands this now. Of course, friends, most importantly, please remember, the friendship will always be confirmed. Like, subscribe, press the bell button, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.